Canadian Bresse chicks are now a week old. Let's go see what's going on with them. How have they changed in the past week? These little chicks sure do make a mess. They spread their food all over the floor. You can see the feeder is empty, but the floor is covered. They're getting almost too large for the current setup for the brooder plate. So today we're going to make some changes. They're a week old now. You can see some of them have nothing for tails yet, and some of them have tail feathers. Perfect, right there in front of the brooder plate. There's two of them, one of each, no tail and tail feathers. Their wing feathers are coming in. That may be a difference of 1 day in age, 2 days in age. We'll keep snapping photographs of these little babies as they grow so you can see what's coming. They're in the cute phase now. There is going to be an ugly phase shortly, but they're still adorable. Let's get this thing cleaned out. I'm going to remove the pads and I'm going to take them straight to the trash because this smells awful. And we're going to put some shavings in here. I'm going to raise the brooder plate and I'm going to put some rocks. I have a couple of flat style rocks. I'm going to put some rocks underneath of these, the feeder and waterer, to lift them up off the ground. I'll come back when I'm done. So there we go, all done. It took about 10 minutes. This playpen is too big for me to reach across, but when you push up against it, it's very soft, so you can practically fold the thing in half to reach the girls, or the chick. In order to clean the playpen out, you remove the chicks into another box or another container of some kind. Keep them from running all over the place. You remove all the equipment. You take up the bedding and then you replace the bedding, clean and refill the equipment and replace everything. It took about 10 minutes. The babies were quite noisy while they were being moved. And now, of course, they're going to try to eat everything that's on the floor of this coop. We have granite grit for our adult chickens. I took that and put it through a strainer, a sifter, and I sifted out some tiny bits so that the chicks could have some appropriate sized grit for them. Chicks and chickens need grit to help digest their food. They don't have teeth, so they swallow their food whole. It goes into the gullet where these stones and chips and grit will sit. And the gullet is a muscle that squeezes the food and the grit together and grinds it down so that they can get the digestible bits out of it. They'll be happy now they can walk around on top of that platform. The top of the platform doesn't get warm, the bottom does. Yes, the chicklets will eat each other's poop until they figure out what food is. That's partly why I like the medicated feed. If one bird has a belly full of parasites and the other birds are eating its poop, the medicated food will protect their belly a little bit. It won't take long for them to recognize where the feeder and waterer are again. That's why I kept them in the same place. They'll figure it out soon. And soon it will be time for their afternoon nap. They take on and off, they sleep whenever they like. My adult chickens will take an afternoon quiet time too. Maybe we should take a hint from that. Thanks for sticking around, guys. Remember to hit that like button, subscribe, and share my videos so YouTube can find me just a little bit easier. Thanks, bye.